That did in fact work. Just got to do that as well. We did it. We're here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday.
Yes.
Let me make sure everything that I need is in its proper place. Okay, looking good so far. Looking good so far. Guess we can get the game started, or the intro started. I may have to lower our volume. I realized I left it a little higher than usual, but...
Gunkin is here. He says, wee!
What's up? Happy Friday.
Erica says, extremely Adam Davidson voice. I don't know what that means.
Who is Adam Davidson? Let us know, but otherwise, read the thing.
We're here! I would try to do the voice maybe if I knew who it was, but...
Also, happy Friday, Erica.
Yes.
We departed from the underground path for the next destination. We finished the gym in Vermilion City. It was full of tough trainers. Preparations had to be made. We took on the Vermilion City gym leader, Lieutenant Surge's Raichu, with Geodude and won handily. Departed the gym in Vermilion City. And saved the game in Vermilion City.
Oh, Savadan.
Gotcha.
Her phone hates that name.
Yes, so Adam Savadan, we're here!
Is that how he does it?
Yes.
And then Hub says, other than my actual first and partial middle name, no clue who that is.
Yeah, it fixed it.
Yeah,
I know who Adam Savadan is quite well. Quite well. And it's from, usually the we're here is from the, looks like some sort of Sidewalk Slam podcast, which is very appropriate given my t-shirt for the evening as well. Being wrestling in particular, not necessarily that podcast, but...
Hob says, oh, different.
Mm-hmm.
And Marcus says, yo.
What's up, Marcus? Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to all. Hopefully you all had an awesome week or weeks or whatever since we last saw you. I guess we can do our little intro before we get started. We can have everybody take a look briefly at our Pokemon and their levels that we have on the team presently. But then I can say, do our little introduction. For those of you who may be new, whether you're watching live or on the VoD, what's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
We are Geek for All, and we are here to continue our first ever Pokemon Nuzlocke, specifically this time with Pokemon FireRed. Last time, as you may have seen, we have gotten Lieutenant Surge's badge. We have gotten Misty's badge. And we lost a Pokemon last week. Yeah. In Emily, the Oddish. So we are back here now. We are going to have to go through Rock Tunnel. Not Rock Tunnel. Well, eventually Rock Tunnel. Sorry. Firstly, we have to go through Diglett Cave to try to get Flash HM. So that we can then go through Rock Tunnel. But the other thing that we can do... the next thing we have to do is face our rival again in Lavender Town, at least the next big thing that we have to do. I think his ace is level 24, if I recall correctly. I looked this up recently and now I don't remember because I looked up a lot of different things. So let me quickly do that. Apologies, everybody, for the delay.
Hob says, burger time. Also, no hidden items in Rock Tunnel.
Awesome.
At least until Rock Smash.
Okay, so that's the SSN. Here's Pokemon Tower. So his ace is level 25, excuse me. So, just in terms of, leveling our guys up, or team up, I should say, we cannot exceed level 25 before we get to Pokemon Tower. And then the other big battle is, obviously, Erica as well. And so...
She's right here.
And that, I think, is level 29, actually, Erica's Pokemon.
Hobbs says, don't forget Old Amber.
Ah, yes. Well, we're over there. That's a very good point. Thank you. That can be our Pewter City encounter, unless it counts that as Cinnabar Island. I'm not really sure, but whatever. When we get down there, we can sort it out, whether we want our encounter to be... If it counts everything from the lab as Cinnabar, then we can decide whether we want our encounter to be Aerodactyl or whatever. I forget whether it's Ammonite or Kabuto. But
Erica says, I'll fight you.
Oh, hello, Gruel. How are you doing? It's me, one of Professor Oak's aides. Did you meet the other aide? He had a package from Professor Oak for you, Gruel. He said he'd look for you around Route 2, Gruel. If you're in the Route 2 area, please look for him. So that's basically like the, hey, by the way, go there, because you're missing out. In fact, what I think we'll do first, we already got our encounter in this area, but we did not fight all the gym trainers here. Now, notably, our rival...
Erica says, I believe Nuzlocke rules treat fossils as gift Pokemon generally.
Yeah, especially with like the Eevee and Celadon, I think it's still fair to kind of count them as encounters for different areas, especially with like individual cities and stuff. Like most of the time in a city, for example, Vermilion, like if we fish in this water, we could get our Vermilion encounter, but we don't have one yet. We don't have a pallet encounter. The pallet encounter is our starter. We don't have a Viridian City encounter, stuff like that. So I don't mind counting it as that. I'm curious what the game says, because for those who might not know, if you look at a Pokemon, you go to their summary, it tells you, for example, met in Viridian Forest at level 5. So that's like usually my rule of thumb for how to determine a Pokemon. And this isn't news, by the way, to people who are aware, but for those who are not. That's usually how I determine whether a Pokemon counts or not.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
So Hobbs says, as far as I'm concerned, gift Pokemon and unique encounters are all fair game, but it's your Nuzlocke.
Yeah, and I definitely appreciate that. First of all, the latter part of that being like, this is my opinion, but this is your game.
Right.
This is just how I look at it. And again, a lot of people have a lot of different ways of looking at it and different rules.
Right.
And in my opinion, they're all valid, right? Because it's a Nuzlocke and there's no definitive rules. Some people might argue that some rules are more important than others, which I think, depending on the rules, is fair. But yeah, that's just how I look at it. And I don't think we're going to be hurting for encounters. And I think the only thing that might mean is that we miss out on Ammonite / Kabuto, because if it counts it as Mount Moon, or if we choose Aerodactyl, like we already have a Mount Moon encounter, and if we choose Aerodactyl for the like Pokemon Lab / Cinnabar Island encounter, then that's, how that goes. So
yeah, I mean, my point on the Nuzlocking rules thing is that when you're playing a Nuzlocke, since it's a Nuzlocke, you can kind of just do whatever rules make sense to you because it's a Nuzlocke, and
yeah.
So it's not like the rules of the game are dictating to you what you're doing, right?
Correct, yeah.
So
it's self-imposed rules,
right?
Yeah, I mean, like if I were, like I'm hoping that all of you are keeping me accountable to a point, right? If people are being jerks about it, which nobody has done, I'm not saying that in any way. But like, if people were like, "Oh, well, you can't do that," and stop doing that or whatever, but like, yeah, technically, I could go to this box and just take out whoever the hell I want and put them on the team. Like, the game won't stop me from doing it.
Right.
I am stopping me from doing it because they're dead. They, based on our rules, we can't use them.
But
I know. I'm very sorry.
Jana says, hi, Jana. She says, what be poppin', y'all? How is y'all doing on this fabulous Friday?
Yeah. We're doing relatively well so far.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I think I'll ditch...
Erica says, for sure. I just mostly mean you should be able to revive both Aerodactyl and Kabuto / Ammonite.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, and I can revive both and then just kind of, depending on how it's determined at that point, we can put them wherever. if we're not using one, we can put them kind of wherever we have to put them to signify that they exist, but we can't use them. That's all.
Hob suggests that we bring a crap ton of repels to Seafoam Island, if that's how we feel about it.
Not for nothing, I don't have to go to Seafoam Island. There's no reason to go there. Like, I might go, I might not. I might not have to. If we have a Pokemon that can learn Fly, and we have to go to Cinnabar, I can just fly to Pallet, surf south, and get to Cinnabar. But yeah, technically we can get a Seafoam Islands encounter, and like, I'm not going for Articuno, despite last week me saying that it's my favorite Pokemon. Hey, an item. An Awakening, okay. So yeah, we'll have to see kind of how that goes for us, but who's in front? Honeybee is in front. Do I remember correctly what these people have? I'm going to go like this.
Erica says, a brief Google has told me that fossils should say that they were obtained in Cinnabar.
Okay. So then, yeah, then we can choose between whichever of the fossils we got from Mount Moon or Aerodactyl. And we can decide at the time just based on what the needs of our team are for once we get to that point.
Okay. That seems fair.
Bubble should be fine. Right? Yeah, oh god, yeah, okay. And the levels are exactly the same, so that's good. Okay. Hugo sent out Horsey. Because, like, even with kind of my, not hard and fast rule, but my own statement of, like, the fact that I'd like to try to face every trainer that we could come across, to my knowledge, and people are more than welcome to correct me, to my knowledge, there aren't even any trainers in Seafoam Islands. There are the trainers in the water on the way to Seafoam, but I don't think there are any trainers in Seafoam, and I don't have to fight the birds. So, Gold Digger is level 19. That was a very successful one. Acha. Nice. Okay. I was like, at ya? Like, at me what?
Coming at you.
I mean, that's kind of what I figured, yeah, but... Alright.
Take that. It's a Pokemon fight.
And thank you for looking that up, Eric. I appreciate it. Watch out for live wires. Okay, so did I mess up? I had put Gold Digger at the front because I was like, oh, there's somebody down here with Magnemites. Yep, I was wrong. I switched right before it anyway. It's fine. Let's go to Gold Digger. See, the thing is, putting in its average would probably make the most sense here. And by the way, the least amount of sense would be Carpe Diem. But putting in its average might make sense if it's using electric attacks, but it probably just has Sonic Boom. Hey, Thundershock. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Hub says there... Oh, no. Erica says, yeah, Seafoam Islands solely exists to give Articuno a home.
God, this is so risky. Maybe I just Taco Sar? It feels a little early to just Taco Sar.
Hob says there's one at each entrance/exit, but nobody's inside.
Gotcha. Yeah, so we could just, like, poke our head in, get our encounter, and leave, basically. I'm so worried. Like, the Diglets... Ugh. So this Magnemite, if it has Sonic Boom, its average will live. If it I should say if it uses it. If it uses Thundershock, obviously we're fine. I'm going to risk it. I have mentioned before, I have lost, like, every Diglett I've ever used. Because they're made out of sandpaper. Yeah, or I should say, like, wax paper
Cray
or whatever.
paper?
Whatever, yeah. Because now it's just going to use Sonic Boom again. If it's going to use Sonic Boom again, maybe this is how we do this. This is still risky, but I'm trying it. They're not going to use electric attack on its average. They're not. Intimidate, lowering its attack. Okay. That doesn't... Okay, I was going to say, that doesn't do anything against Sonic Boom. It does against Tackle, though. So now, we're actually going to use a pivot here, because now it should use a Thundershock. That would make the most sense. So now we should be able to switch to here. Okay. So much for predicting the AI to do what's intelligent. God damn it. It's so annoying.
The intelligence is artificial.
Yeah. I can't switch to Gold Digger. I just can't do it. Fine. It's got to be Taco Star. I can't deal with this shit. I don't know how to use Diglets in Nuzlocke. So let's put it that way. I just don't know how to do it.
So Hob says, so definitely save the rock slide move, tutor, and rock tunnel for your fossils. Yeah. Otherwise, you're stuck with maybe ancient power or for stab rock.
Gotcha.
Sonic Boom is flat 20 HP.
Correct. Yeah, that's why it was like the attack down doesn't do anything with that. So for Intimidate.
Erica says it's a very bad sign that 12 minutes in, Joe is already in I'm so scared mode.
It's genuinely just the Diglett thing. I just am never confident with Diglett. Like you automatically get one in these games because it's unless you. Okay, we're still okay. That's not cool, but we're still okay. Yeah, I just don't know how to use a Diglett. It's just so easily killed by anything, and as we just learned, like predicting what they're going to use is not a thing either. So right. It's like, oh, let's put in the thing that's 4 times weak to electric. It'll clearly use an electric type move. Nope. Just instantly no. Everybody gets 2 experience because we put in everyone against this one Magnemite. There's another one. What a surprise.
Hobbs says, you probably said that. I learned this a few weeks ago. I guess about the 20 HP.
Oh,
on
yeah.
The Sonic Boom.
Yeah.
Jana says, Amy, by the way, you're looking gorgeous tonight. I love these colors on you. Hashtag serving it. Serving it? Is that...
Yeah.
Yes. Heart. I don't get the lingo of serving it. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Is that like a dish? Like a
I was like,
delicious dish?
It's a compliment. Magneton. Holy shit. This guy's bringing it.
Hobbs says, yeah, same. Yeah, Diglett is just fast and frail.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, well, it can save me against electric type attacks. But if I can't predict when an electric type attack is coming out, like, if they're not going to use an electric type attack against a Gyarados, when the hell are they going to use it? So, yeah, that's my biggest issue. It's just like, we're probably fine. Let's put in Diglett now. Oh, it had any physical type attack at all. We're dead. Got it. Cool. Thanks.
Jana says it's average has got to be the funniest nickname. 3 crying laughing faces. When did this happen?
Thank you. When we caught it, it mentioned that it was like 5 inches long or 6 or 7 inches long or something. And I was like, oh, that seems average. It's average. It's okay. It's average.
And Jana, thank you so much for saying that. But the reason why I look beautiful is because I put makeup on this time. And I did that because I cut my hair super short.
Very short.
And I just didn't feel as feminine with my hair super short. So I put makeup on tonight. But this is how it is.
Yeah, look at how short it is. But also, Amy, maybe you should say, because I'm very proud of you, but maybe you should say either why you did it and or what then happened.
Well, so I was planning on donating my hair. And the salon that I went to, whoever I spoke to at the desk, told me that I could donate my hair there. But it was a lie. So I still have to Google it and figure out how to donate it myself, but that's fine. So in my car, there's a box of hair. You do.
I genuinely hope someone tuned in right as you said just that. So in my car, there's a box of hair. No context at all.
Yep. So Erica says, why is Taco Soar so fast?
Oh, yeah, don't ask me. I mean, maybe just because it's level 24? No.
Or was that its nature, maybe?
No, it was neutral.
Oh.
Taco Star was neutral.
Yeah, docile.
We should have known from the start, by the way, that once we got a neutral nature on our starter, we should have known that all our natures were going to be trash.
Right.
Just straight trash.
How about the fact that I remembered that docile is neutral?
It's impressive.
Like, what does that even mean?
I don't remember natures, so yeah.
Like, I don't remember jack shit ever
What was
about
that?
anything.
Oh, I was looking at its speed, which is here. 42. Yeah, it must just be that it's such a higher level. So. Okay.
Or maybe it's fate taking pity on us because of the poor natures we keep getting.
Let's face this kid. Youngster Dylan with a sand shrew. Okay, level 19. I'm not really going to be able to do much against you. Let's see if the strategy that killed Emily works against this sand shrew. Oh, sand attack. God damn it. It won't work anymore. See? It immediately misses. Alright. Poison Sting is a great attack. Keep doing that. Solid choice.
Diana says, "Oh my god, your hair is perfect." 4 crying faces. I adore every bit of it. What I wish I looked that fabulous with short hair. Makeup or not, you radiate femininity to the highest. You're fucking adorable. I don't know what else to say. Thank you.
All right, let's put in Gold Digger, I guess. That scratch crit was annoying, but fine. Sandshrew used Defense Curl. Fine, I suppose. Karate Chop has a high crit rate, right? That was not it. Sand Attack is annoying, but fine. Yeah, I'm already warm. It is hot here today. There's the crit. Thank you.
I was sweating sitting in front of the AC when it was on.
Right before we started.
And now it's off.
Yep. Yep. Hey, it's Zubat. Can't keep you in. Honeybee is usually fine in this situation. I might have to give it a potion or something, but Honeybee should be fine here. Astonish. Okay, anyway.
Erica says, so in utterly unrelated news, the Broadway revival of Company is closing in July.
Wow.
Proving that winning a Tony truly means nothing, LMAO.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember you saying they won the Tony.
I also remember you saying that you really wanted to go see it.
Yeah.
So,
does that mean you're not going to get to because it's closing so soon?
Holy shit. Fury attack, please.
And it's just because of lack of interest? It's not because of, a COVID scare or whatever it is? Because that's what's closing all the rest of them, basically. Hobbs says, Sandshrew gets cuter every time I see one. Yeah, Sandshrew is kind of cute.
You like it?
Yeah, I think I started to come around to Sandshrew. I feel like I don't remember liking it as much as I do now.
Okay.
I don't remember that I did like it as much in Red.
Well, I was going to say, let's not forget that some of the sprites in Red were just straight up nightmare fuel. So, it's fair if you looked at something in Red and you were like, I don't know. And then you looked at it later and you were like, oh, it's actually cute. It's like, yeah, that's just kind of how it goes.
Yeah, well, I think I said last time or 2 times ago that, it being in color makes a huge difference.
Sure does.
It provides a lot of context so that you actually know what the thing looks like.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that in relation to Machop, I think, at the time.
So, and there's clear highlight and shadow in this as well that really wasn't there in Red.
Mm-hmm.
Because the quality for the rendering just wasn't there.
I was going to say, there was a hell of a lot that just straight up wasn't there in Red.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
So.
All right, let's face this, kid. They should be ready by now. They're not baked goods in the oven, dude. They're Pokemon. Nidoran male. Okay, we can face you with Honeybee. Let's try this strategy again, shall we?
Erica says, yeah, unfortunately, the closing basically means I'm out of luck. It seems like there's waning interest, but it also seems like a few of the principals want to leave, and the producers don't think the show will survive a big cast change, especially with Patty LuPone leaving.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
Okay. So she... Okay. So do they know why these people are leaving? Is it just that they are tired and want to go? Or is it like a more specific reason than this? Or maybe nobody knows. Maybe the reason doesn't matter. I don't know.
Is there a chance this thing still has Peck? Because I'll be real upset if it does. Shit. Okay, time to switch out. Oh, boy. Alright, so if it's got Peck, no Gold Digger, no, it's average. Let's try Brooklyn. No, it'll probably still have double kick, right?
I need to take a bio break. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I mean, not for nothing, right? We live in New York, and my family is well off enough to have taken me to many Broadway shows. Broadway is fucking expensive. It just is. And especially if you don't live in the city, you then have to try to find transportation into the city. You have to try to, like, God forbid you want to eat there. It's probably expensive to, or, you know, wherever you end up going, it's going to be expensive to eat there, to get there, then the show itself. Even if you wait on the TKTS line, which I've done many times, if people are unfamiliar with what that is, I'm more than happy to explain. Please don't hesitate to ask. But, yeah, all of it is just, it's very expensive. So, like, the fact that people aren't in what is being acted as the tail end of the pandemic, the fact that people aren't flocking to a major city that was kind of the hub for tons of cases during that pandemic, to then spend lots and lots and lots of money, I completely understand the desire not to do that. So, you know, I can understand Broadway shows, unfortunately, I can understand Broadway shows having to close or choosing to close for so many different reasons. Yeah, thank you, Honeybee. Definitely, I was glad that it survived that. I mean, obviously a crit would have killed, so I'm very grateful there was no crit there. But, yeah, we're okay. Yeah, Erica, we can talk about it more when Amy gets back, but even, you know, I saw I saw the message from him last week that Hugh Jackman got COVID again, but since it was just him, it was like the day after the Tonys, I think, that he announced it. But because it was just him, Music Man's going to keep going on with his understudy, and so he was trying to, like, push up his understudy and say how good the guy was. You know, I feel for the guy, because I can absolutely understand people not wanting to go to the show if Hugh's not there. I would have been pretty upset, because while the show was incredible and I enjoyed it, I went because Hugh was in it. But at the same time, they want to keep selling tickets to the show while he's out sick, so. Next time I go to the center, I will try to remember that. Thank you. Hit 5 times. Solid, Honeybee. And level up. Hell yeah. Level 19. Okay, let's check those stats. Okay. And Oddish. Yeah, we can stay in. Okay. Hobbs says, I don't know if I told this story here, but the only show I was ever able to see in New York City or New York was Avenue Q in the late 2000s. I was at a journalism conference with my college paper, and I saved my stipend for TYE tickets. Nobody wanted to come with me, so I went alone. That's unfortunate, but the show was... I hope you enjoyed it, because Amy and I went to see it with my parents, and that show was hilarious. Absolutely hysterical. So like I said, if you didn't enjoy it, you're still more than welcome to say, but I hope you liked it. The tickets, gotcha. Wake up, Honeybee. Oh yeah, great show. Hilarious. Hilarious. I bought the CD at the time of the original cast recording. Super funny. You already had the soundtrack. Okay. Okay. I knew little to nothing about it going in. Like, I'd seen the billboards of, like, full puppet nudity and blah, blah, blah. But, like, past that, I knew nothing of it. Except that it was, like, again, because it was the nudity thing. I knew it was adult in nature, but that was the extent of my knowledge of it prior to going. Can Poison Sting do this? Hopefully. Yes. Oh, and a crit, too. All right, well, thanks, I guess. Another 300. Very nice. Yeah, my dad went before he took my mom, Amy, and I. He went with his company that he worked for. I already fought this guy. And I guess they didn't know because, like, the company sponsored, like, we'll buy a block of tickets, and then anybody that wants can pay in a certain amount of money and go to the show. And I guess they didn't know, like, people that went or the company itself didn't know what the show was. And, like, people walked out. And then after that, that was the last show that they ever did with the company.
Oh, you're talking about Avenue Q?
Because Hob brought it up.
Yeah, there were a lot of old conservatives working there who were unaware
Yep.
what the show was.
Yep. I don't even know, based on what he said, I don't recall if they even got to the sex scenes and stuff.
Pretty funny story, though.
That's hilarious to me. I love it. I love it. I truly do. So yeah, you're welcome to read as much as you want. We stopped here. I've responded to everything but this last thing from Erica.
Okay.
So it's
I'll
up to you.
Go to that. Erica says, one of my favorite stories about my old choir teacher is that when he took the 2007 class to New York, he and some of the chaperones all saw Wicked the night they got in.
Nice.
And all fell asleep.
What?
No fucking way.
My father and I alone went to go see Wicked with Idina Menzel was still in it. Kristen Chenoweth was not. And at the end of the first act, or at intermission, holy shit. Fuck these Magnemites. Jesus Christ. Anyway, at intermission, I was, like, mouth open. And then after the show was over, after For Good, at the end, my father was just, like, openly crying.
Yeah.
Like, incredible song, incredible show, super well done. So, yeah, falling asleep, that's, like, sacrilege. All right, so they parafusioned us. And now they're just sonic booming us into fucking oblivion.
I never saw Wicked, but my sister had the soundtrack. And so, I mean, almost every song on there is incredible and not something that I would fall asleep listening to. Even if I was laying in bed listening to it, I would not have fallen asleep. So yeah. I don't know. They must have just been really tired.
Yeah, like I said, Defying Gravity is what ends Act 1. Like, going into intermission after Defying Gravity, like, I just sat there. I remember just sitting there and not being able to go anywhere because my brain couldn't process what had just happened to it.
Erica says, like, these people slept through Defying Gravity.
Right? Right?
Hob says, it is sacrilegious that my instinct is to sing Defying Gravity in a Defoe? Green Goblin voice.
Amazing.
Okay. There's an exclamation point, so I don't know.
Okay, I got the VS Seeker, the Versus Seeker. Thank you, Erica. Okay, then I can go to the Mart, because I have used quite a number of super potions already. And I'm going to need more if I keep running into more of these friggin' Magnemites. How many Pokeballs do I have? Plenty. Supers. I only have 3. So I'll get myself like 15 total. Seems fine.
I'm trying very hard to picture Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin singing Defying Gravity. And you know what?
You don't hate it?
I don't hate it.
Mm-hmm. And you should know, I don't want to overstate, but Amy does not enjoy Willem Dafoe as much because I love him too much. And so Amy is...
I like him. It's just that my love for him will never reach the level of love that you have for him.
It's true. That's very true. Nobody's will.
No.
No. That's unfortunate.
Hob says
That's fine.
it's text shorthand for a specific subgroup. Like going intimidate Ekans versus shed skin Ekans.
Gotcha.
Okay. So is it a Pokemon thing or is it's just an anything thing?
Let's do Brooklyn maybe? Ugh. Okay, so that just did 14, 28, so we're still okay, which I'm surprised by, to be honest, but let's use cut. It's a lot. Roar, of course. Oh, God. All right, you're fast, right? Dig. Yes! Holy shit, its average might actually do something. Thanks, Growlithe. I just could never switch it in because it would just die.
Diglett doesn't have ears.
You didn't know that?
So we might not hear Growlithe roar. Katy Perry will be so upset.
Damn it, Amy! Half a second before I was gonna say. That sucks. That's funny.
Erica says, I saw Wicked in 2009 national tour, and when Elphaba rises up into the air while she's belting her face off, how do you not get swept up in that? I don't understand.
Agree.
Yeah.
Wholly agree.
Internet fandom thing, Hob says. Okay.
Gotcha.
Cool. Willem Dafoe is the main reason why Green Goblin is my favorite comic book character today. I grew up in an era where Norman was dead since the 70s and Hobgoblin was king.
Gotcha. You know what I recently found out? Amy and I had watched through the Spider-Man 90s show recently. And I had no idea that Hobgoblin from the 90s show... Oh, hold on. Brooklyn has an item.
Oh.
A Petraberry. Okay. Hobgoblin from the 90s show was Mark Hamill basically doing Joker before he did Joker. It was so good.
Well, I guess that's why they hired him to do Joker. They were like, this shit's great.
Yeah, it was great.
Do it more.
I'm going to try this. Okay, Screech is scary. Don't like that. But if your only physical moves are Tackle and Sonic Boom, then we're fine.
He says,
Charge.
Then comes Willem in that wonderful movie. So can I ask what you thought of the new Spider-Man movie?
If you saw it.
If you saw it.
And, yes. Good job, Honeybee. You won't level from this, right? Okay, it does. Hell yeah. Level 20. Good pluses. I like that. Honeybee's trying to learn Twin Needle. Finally, a bug type attack on the team. What is up? Oh, sorry. We had a bug type attack on the team. We didn't. String Shot definitely gets the hell out of here.
Hob says Hamill did his Joker a few years before Hobby.
Oh.
So other way around.
Okay.
I have not
Interesting.
seen it. No spoils.
Gotcha.
The movie.
Gotcha.
Okay. I highly recommend it.
Yeah, you would definitely enjoy it if you enjoy Hobgoblin. Or, sorry. Willem Dafoe is Green Goblin. Karate Chop. Yeah. See, that's why I like using Gold Digger against these things. They just I'm never able to stay out long enough because things are so annoying. All right, well, it's dead. It's not very effective because of the steel typing, but doesn't matter. 171, 171. We're good. Gamer Dirk.
Dirk?
That's what his name is.
Is that a name?
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah.
Erica says, I love how Mark Hamill takes just as much joy in his roles as the fans do.
Yep.
For sure.
All right. Okay. So I think we have one more person to fight in that area.
We found out recently that Mark Hamill was in a very, very bad horror movie. That
Oh, God. One tile of grass.
I also highly recommend. Do you remember the name of it?
Hell no, I don't remember the name of it.
I don't either.
Why would I remember the name of it?
But Google it, guys. Because you just have to.
He transforms into like a bug monster of some kind.
Oh, God. It's like a scorpion, I think.
I don't remember. I couldn't tell you. Yeah. He's the best in his class. He trains every morning. Good for you, dude. Our classes were so early in the morning. I woke up, went to school, and that was it. Because, God, it was so early in the morning. This is a terrible matchup. Carpe Diem? I guess? Get the Intimidate off to lower the attack power of those Hyper Fangs? Maybe? Tail Whip? Okay, well, that's somewhat inconsequential now, but... Bite! Hell yeah! Tackle is fine, bite kills. Okay.
So Hobb says, I've been lukewarm on the MCU Spideys. And while I appreciate what ASM was trying to do, it's shaky foundation, i.e. Sony rushing it out. Damn fingers. For copyright. Heard it too much. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yes. And it's funny because I genuinely toyed with my feelings on it because I know a lot of people were like, I never saw the Amazing Spider-Man movies. I never saw the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
But I also, like, once they put Tom Holland in the MCU movies, it was very much like, oh, well, you know, I was originally very much in the camp of like, okay, Sony, give it back. Like, but I'm also very aware of people being like, oh, yes, let's definitely make sure that this company, Sony, that entered into a fully legally binding contract definitely has to be bullied by a big corporation like Disney now to, you know, not be allowed to be in the space anymore. So I get it, but...
I mean, it's not like Sony's not a gigantic company as well.
Correct.
So, excuse me for not feeling that bad about it.
Yeah, I guess it's just somebody saying, like, you know, Disney is a lot bigger than Sony.
Yeah, but Disney did it better.
Well, so that's the difference, right? The Sony movies were soulless, and they only did it because they wanted to hold on to the copyright, as Hobb correctly, right, in my opinion, of course, correctly points out. But, so yes, if they had, like, been able to get a more reasonable story together, or a more passionate director, or whatever the holdups or hangups might have been, I think that's everybody, right? Over here? Yeah, I think so. Then it would have been more worthwhile. I mean, we enjoyed the Venom movies, like Venom and Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage or whatever. Like, they're not, you know, masterpieces of cinema, but
right,
not every MCU movie is a masterpiece of cinema either. So, like,
right,
it's the same general idea.
I'm a Venom fan, though, so I think I brought a little bit more love to those movies than they maybe even earned.
Okay.
Right? But, yeah, I mean, I think you're right that they were kind of soulless, and I think that the people who were working on them knew that even.
Now, that's not to say that there weren't people on those movies that cared that they were on those movies.
Of course.
But at the same time, yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, like you said, I think you deserve to hold on to a copyright that you can do justice. If you're not doing it justice, why do you get to hold on to that copyright?
Sure. Well, and that's why it was built into the original contract, right? That was the stipulation, that you had to make movies with that IP every X amount of, period of time or whatever. Right. It's just that it turned into not the love of the character in movies. It turned into, oh shit, we got to put out another Spider-Man movie so we can keep making money off of this name.
Right. Erica says, oh, speaking of Wicked, how do you two feel about the fact that they're splitting it into 2 movies? I didn't know they were making movies of Wicked at all.
Neither did I. Splitting it into 2 movies. So there's 2 ways to look at it. Either they feel that they actually genuinely feel that it's too much for one movie and they want to do it justice, or they feel that they can pull a, Harry Potter or Hunger Games or whatever and just split it into 2 and like, oh, look at how much money we can make off of it.
I don't think that's what they did with Harry Potter. I mean, I don't know about Hunger Games because I only saw the first movie.
Was it Hunger Games? Was it Twilight? Was it all of them? I didn't see any Hunger Games movies, but
I don't believe there was an additional Twilight movie than there were books. I believe there were more books than there were movies. Yeah, I mean, I felt like the Harry Potter ones, like, I got why they had to split that into 2. But, maybe everybody doesn't feel that way. Whatever. Yeah, I didn't feel like it was just a cash grab, but, sometimes there's just too much content.
Well, and that's why I said that I feel like it's one of those 2 universes, right? Right. Thank God we made it out. Okay, good.
Hobbs says, you guys are talking about the Guyver. The Guyver. I think it was based on some Japanese thing.
Yes, the Mark Hamill thing that you mentioned. Yes, it is the Guyver. That's absolutely correct. He says
manga, anime, Sentai show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember it was the guy in the suit, like the Power Rangers style show. I thought there was something back there, but I guess
yes. Yeah.
Here he is. Oh, never mind. That's not him at all. I mean, it is. It's the sprite. He's looking for Abra. Okay, so we did not get an Abra. We cannot get Marcel, Amy. I'm so sorry.
Ooh. That's not acceptable. We have to stop playing this Nuzlocke.
Sorry, everybody. We effed up. That oddish Emily. We don't even have that encounter anymore because Emily's dead. So.
Erica says, friendly reminder that with Carpe Diem, tackle will hit harder than bite because bite is special.
Right.
Heart.
Oh, good point. Yes, because it's, yes, so even, yeah, okay. Physical versus special, I got it. Sorry.
Right, sorry. Hobbs says also the Spectacular Spider-Man was the best Spidey cartoon, and the rights deal with the sale, with the sale killed it. Oh, the rights deal with the sale killed it. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. Hobbs says, do I let Amy know my favorite version of Venom was SM3?
That confounds me. You have every right to your opinion, all right? I'm not in any way telling you that you're wrong. And obviously, I think you know that some people have that kind of a reaction just based on how you said that.
Right.
But at the same time, wow, that's surprising to me.
Yeah, that's surprising to me too. Honestly, I didn't hate that part of Spider-Man either. I kind of thought it was fun.
Really?
Yeah.
I just cannot buy Topher Grace as Eddie Brock. I just can't do it.
Fair enough.
Can't do it.
Fair enough.
Like, there's no way.
Fair enough. But I wasn't a Spider-Man fan. I really was never a Spider-Man fan.
Okay.
I like Miles Morales, but I really was never a Spider-Man fan. But I always liked Venom. So, like, the fact that it was all of a sudden in a Spider-Man movie made me, like, want to see the movie more. Then when I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, it's, like, making fun of itself more than it is, like, actually seriously showing Venom. But I'm okay with that stuff, too, you know? I like that, so, you know, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate it.
Can we just talk about the fact that its average couldn't kill a level 6 Kakuna when it was level 19 with one hit? Can we just talk about that for like a half a second? Holy shit.
And I liked the newer movies, I think, because they had the seriousness that Venom ought to have, but they also made fun of themselves this kind of the same way the Spider-Man movie did with Venom in it. So I think it kept that piece that I liked and then improved upon the parts that I didn't as much like.
Okay.
Does that...
Sure.
Hopefully you get what I'm saying here, Hob.
God, I saw Spider-Man 3 not even at midnight opening night because it's sold out. I saw it at like 2:30 in the morning opening night. And had a math exam the next morning in college.
I remember this.
Oh, God. We got back to campus as the sun was coming up, and I had to finish studying before I could go to the test. I did the wrong thing. I fucked up. I forgot to switch back to Taco Sar here. Don't make me pay for it. Don't make me pay for it. This is fine. Everything's fine.
Yep. You're good.
And I get a level off of that.
Yeah.
Totally planned it that way. Haha! Expert Nuzlocker here. Suck it. Holy shit.
Hob says, I'm on the minority camp that splitting Mockingjay into two movies really worked naturally. So that is the
that's the third
Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Erica says, I've heard that the director, John M. Chu...
Doug Trio, level 31?
It looks mad.
Holy shit! Oh, God. No!
The mud slap did a lot.
Don't do... No! No! Don't do this. No. 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 No! Okay. We're 30 points down after 2 mud slaps. It's 15 each. Crit is 30. For a mud slap crit, we're still alive. Any other attack crit, I couldn't tell you. Sand Tomb.
Oh my god.
That was a crit. We're still alive. Razor Leaf actually hits.
Oh.
And does 3/4. We take some.
Ooh. Damn.
We bought super potions. We bought them. We're allowed to use items.
Wow.
Okay. Still okay. Still okay. We're still okay. We're okay. Oh my god. Ah!
I just stubbed my toe, but it's fine.
We're alive.
all
We're alive.
fine.
We did it. This is why we put Taco Sar in the front in Diglett Cave.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, Dave is here. He says he's lurking. Much love, my friends.
Oh, we love you
Much
too,
love
Dave.
to you. And you came in at just the most interesting time, by the way. We were very scared for a minute there.
Wow.
I gotta figure out where I left off.
Taco
on this chat.
Sar is still alive. And levels up, by the way, by a lot. By a lot.
Erica says, I've heard that the director, John M. Chu, legitimately thinks that splitting Wicked into 2 films will let them do the story the most justice possible.
Okay, good.
Breaking Dawn was also actually split into 2 films. Harry Potter really opened the floodgates for that.
They were like, wait, we could just do this and people will let us?
Fuck, what?
By the way, we made it out of this goddamn cave. Oh my god. There was no world where I thought we were running into a Doug trio there. Holy shit. I was not ready for that at all.
A level 31 Doug trio of all fucking things.
Yep. Our highest level Pokemon was in at level 24. It was 7 levels higher than us. Holy shit.
Hub says, you can't get Marcel in this game anyway because they stupidly changed his name in FireRed Leaf Green for some ungodly reason, and I'm still salty.
Yeah, that is pretty stupid. Wow. All right.
Sorry. Go ahead.
All I was going to say is, now that we have Flash, we haven't taught it to anybody yet, but now that we have Flash, we can go up here, and the nice thing is, if we keep its average on the team, if we run into any trouble in Rock Tunnel, instead of having to run all the way out, we can just dig our way out, and we're fine. Because its average has dig, so...
Yeah. Hub says, I never liked comics Venom, so I liked how they handled him there. It really made him thematically appropriate.
Okay.
I still say Spider-Man 3 is a solid 8 out of 10 and is only comparatively lesser to 2 10 out of 10s due to executive meddling that was almost expertly overcome. And I will die on that hill.
Look, I'm the guy who will tell you that X-Men 3 The Last Stand isn't as bad as people tell you it is. So I can't fault you for enjoying Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
I might have rose-colored glasses on that one, but I don't think so.
Hey, man. I actually didn't entirely hate the Dark Phoenix movie.
Oh, I despise that.
I know you did.
Holy shit.
But again, I think I brought more love to these movies than they maybe deserved.
Okay.
Because I just was so happy to see my character.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. I just, you know what bothered me? I mean, we were talking about Hunger Games. It bothered me that in that movie and in the movie before it, you could tell that Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique just did not want to be there.
Oh, yeah.
It was very obvious for a long time. Yeah. And that was very annoying to me. Because it was like, this is X-Men. Like, I would have killed to have been an X-Men as an actor. And you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore because I'm too good for it or something. I don't know. I don't know what the reasoning was. Yeah. If people do know, let me know. But, like, god damn, it sucks.
I would argue Halle Berry had the same issue.
Okay.
As Storm.
Sure.
And you know what? I enjoy a good no-sell. Because that's me. So, you know.
Wow, I have to say, I genuinely did not think that we would be using Brooklyn as our HM friend. Really did not, but here we are. Okay. And speaking of here we are, here we go. There is an item over here. Good. A repel. Convenient. That's them telling you, you might want to use this. You're in a cave, after all.
Erica says, oh no, this is actually mega bad. But
yes.
It was in regard to
Correct.
A fight a while back.
It was the Doug Trio fight, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I was very scared.
Yeah. Hub says, imagine finding that thing, Doug Trio,
yep.
before Surge on a normal playthrough. 5% chance on that trio.
Yeah, that's crazy. No! Okay, we got a Leer. Come on, man. Stop giving me heart attacks. I don't like it.
Erica says, I was literally typing, as soon as we switch Tacosaur in front, we're going to find a Doug trio just to put the fear of God in you.
Yeah.
And I stopped because it actually happened. You stopped because you willed it into being, Erica. Look what you've done.
How many potions do we have? Probably not a lot. God, I really would love a fly TM before we run out of the ability to use it or need it.
Erica says it's okay. Joe's taste is subjective and not everyone has it.
Yeah, that's fair. I would never say anything to the contrary. I really, for a half a second, thought, like, I forgot what I was looking at. And as he started coming out, I thought he was a Pokemon. And I'm like, what the hell Pokemon? Because I just saw the foot and the tail as it started coming out. And I'm like, what Pokemon is this now? It's a shit Charizard. That's what it is. Cubone. Okay.
Did he look like that in red, or they just put that in here for this one?
Just for this one, I think.
Okay.
I think we have to switch this one out. Honeybee, you're part flying? Is that correct? No, you're poison bug. You are not part flying despite the gigantic wings on your back. Got it. Brooklyn it is. Go ahead, Amy.
Hobbs says, I didn't like how certain things went in X3, but I didn't think it was bad. And Beast was great. That's
Correct. True. Correct.
I still have action figures of Beast and Phoenix from that film.
Okay.
I used to collect when I had money.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. Blake is here. He says, yo, Amy, is that a haircut? Because fire emoji. Thank you, sir.
It is a haircut. Wow, that attack did nothing. What the hell?
Blake, I was saying I'm donating my hair, so there's a box of hair in my car right now.
Like all good serial killers.
Yeah. But who would guess it's mine?
I mean, hopefully anyone who comes to ask you about it, I suppose.
Exactly, right? Erica says, if nothing else, J-Law gave us the iconic and terrible might want to think about changing the name to X-Woman line. A wild fursona appeared. Exactly, yeah. I was like, that didn't exist in Red, did it?
No.
Yeah, it didn't. Hobbs says, Cubone is my son's favorite, and it makes me smile because it's my favorite ground line.
Nice.
He gets so excited.
That's so cool. Oh, God. Poison typing. We're okay. Could you actually hit this Razor Leaf, please? Thank you.
Is your son watching this right now?
I hope not. We've been cursing a lot. Although I don't technically know your son's age, but I imagine.
Yes. Okay. I got scared. We had a viewer who was a minor. And
yes, we did. Go on.
I had issues with it. Not like issues with it, but it just it was weird and hard to just be like, okay, well, there's like this little bit of context that goes on everything, at that point, because I'm like, oh, well, now I have to explain this, or, oh, well, now I have to like be careful how I say this and stuff like that.
Well, you were also slightly upset, and not upset, but slightly like irked when he mentioned to you that his mother was like 3 years older than us.
Yeah. I was like, oh my God. Like, I almost like pissed my pants. Like, I was just like, no fucking way. Because I made a reference, I think, to like...
It was like a TV show or something.
To like 2000s music or something like that. Some sort of pop culture reference to like early to mid 2000s. And he basically said that he understood that reference because his mom liked it. And I was like, how old's your mom? And he was like, 36. And I was like, kill me now.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Because I think he was, I want to say 14.
Maybe 15. Maybe.
Yeah, I think he was 14 or 15.
Yeah. I'm genuinely surprised that karate chop from Gold Digger didn't kill that Geodude outright. Quite surprised. Magnitude 8.
Hobbs says...
Nope.
Oh, nope.
Crit. Gold Digger is dead.
Oh, shit. I'm so sorry.
I have one Pokemon that can handle Geodudes in here, I guess. I'm just going to over-level on Takosar and not be able to use it against the rival. Like... How else do I handle these Geodudes? Like, I'd have to give Water Pulse to Carpe Diem, I guess. Holy shit, man.
Blake says, Gold Digger, no! Genuinely sad.
Yeah, me too.
Do people have suggestions? Maybe of, like, what we should do here?
Holy shit. I mean, I guess its average can maybe do something because it's faster. But, like... Hey, look, magnitude 8. Holy shit.
Erica says, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but now I guess her spine is broke. Amazing.
She never got to be a primate. Gold Digger, our first catch? No, we got one stone before her.
Yeah.
Or typhoid before her, I guess.
Yeah, I
Something
think
like
we
that.
got both of them before her.
I don't think it was both. Because we went... It would have been in the
no,
route...
typhoid was the third one.
Okay. Oh, no. Don't heal yet. Damn it, Gold Digger. Oh, that sucks, man. That is... I mean, typhoid sucked because it was our first death. But I think Gold Digger's the first one that, like... That sucks. Wow. Fuck me. All right, yeah, I mean, I guess maybe Sylvester then can do it.
Let me get back to reading these. Erica says, for Sana used Yif. It's super effective. Hobbs says, no, he's in bed. He's 2.
Gotcha.
Okay, good. Don't let him watch our videos, please. Blake says, hi. Welcome to Old People Morning Radio.
Did we not
Yes.
first this trainer? We did not.
Hobbs says, God, I'll be 36 at the end of next month. Why? Yeah, we were just like, whoa. Like, we don't have kids yet. I'll be 36 soon, in a couple of years or whatever. And, like, this 36-year-old has a 14-year-old. It's like, oh my God. My mind was, like, blown. Blake says, Gold Digger, no. Oh, I read those already. Erica says, I think Simpsons is our best bet now since he has high defense and can hit their low special defense with a psychic attack.
Okay, interesting.
And
That's a good
then
point.
Hobbs says, I take a phone call and this is what happens. I second Simpsons.
Okay, all right.
Psychic types are still OP in Kanto, even in Gen 3.
All right, so then I will switch Sylvester back out for Simpsons before we go back in. Not a problem at all. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. I'm glad
That was
I
good,
asked
though.
for suggestions.
Yeah, that's
because...
great. Yeah. Clefairy. Sure.
Blake says that better have been a damn good phone call. Laughing face. Erica says Simpsons is also another reasonable Pokemon in case we need him against Erica.
Good point. The part poison typing on 2 of her aces, or her 2 aces, I should say.
Erica's just telling us that so that she can make sure that she knows which Pokemon we're going to use when we fight her.
When we fight her, so she can build up a proper strategy against us.
Exactly. Oh, well, if I tell them which Pokemon will be good.
I mean, spoilers, since she's been watching this, physical attackers. That's really all you need against us. Our defense stat is trash across the entire party. Like, if you can get an electric counter to... whatchamacallit? If you can get an electric counter to Carpe Diem and a counter to Sylvester, you're fine. Like, no problems whatsoever. Okay, so we want Simpsons instead of Sylvester. You hang out here, Sylvester. Ironically, hang out next to One Stone. No, you didn't like that joke? I tried.
I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I was just on another planet.
That's fine. We're married. I get it.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means that we're not supposed to listen to each other.
No, I just needed a second.
It's fine. I'm joking. You know I'm joking.
Holy shit.
Marriage jokes. Nope, not the bag. That's not where Flash is. Nope, still not the bag. Come on now. We use Brooklyn. There we go.
Erica says, also, I'm considering doing a wedlock run.
Oh.
So I'm terrified and excited.
Yeah, it sounds terrifying. Good luck.
Is that like a breeding one?
No. So it is basically you catch the first, if I remember correctly, and Erica can correct me if I'm wrong, you catch the first Pokemon that you come across, or I guess your starter is your first Pokemon. So starters are typically male. So you would get that Pokemon, and then the next female that you come across is your first encounter. They are married.
So if one dies, the other one dies?
Is that how it goes? Somebody needs to remind me.
Is that it?
I watched a wedlock a long time ago that Maryland did, I think. And it's the only wedlock I've ever seen. And so you basically have 3 pairs of 2 as your full team.
Okay. Blake says, a Mankey, how disrespectful.
Yeah, very shortly after
it's rubbing
Gold
it in.
Digger's death. Yeah, it definitely is. All right, so no Rock Smash yet. What do you got for me, dude? He draws illustrations of Pokemon when he's home.
Aw, good for you.
I used to do that.
Yeah, you did. They were pretty good.
Thank you. That's very
I
nice
liked
of you. Pokemaniac Winston with 1 Pokemon, Slowpoke. Okay, well, it's level 25? Alright, well, you're part psychic, right? Yeah! Not bad at all. Live this attack and you're fine. Confusion. You are part poison. Okay, we're still okay. Ah, but we're confused. Okay, switching. Woo! Anyway, Brooklyn will be fine against it? Question mark? It's neutral. Everything is neutral. Disable. Good. Bite. Super effective. Maybe cut does more. It flinched, though. Okay, never mind. Works for me. That was a crit. Thanks, Brooklyn, I guess. Slowpoke's down. Honeybee 264. Brooklyn 264. Good. We beat Winston. He's exhausted. Okay, well. Oh, and Brooklyn found a rare candy.
Sick.
Thank you, Brooklyn. Doing good work out there.
Yeah.
All right, let's put its average in the front. That makes sense, right? Fucking Diglets, man. Ugh. So annoying.
Eric.
A revive. Lovely. I should sell those.
Nice.
Keep saying that every time.
Erica says, traditional Nuzlocke rules. but you pair your Pokemon up, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And in battle, you can only switch between paired Pokemon.
Gotcha, that's where it is. Because
That's
I was going to say
worse than I thought.
Well, because I was going to say, because I seem to remember, why would I have ever thought to keep its average in there? Because I seem to remember that, like, a pair, one of them can die, and then they have to, like, get a second spouse, basically.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I didn't think it was, like, if one dies, the other dies. That's a Soul Link. That's a different story. Or a Soul Lock or whatever. That's a different kind of Nuzlocke. But that's played with 2 people.
Okay. Hobbs says, haha, toxic relationships.
Yeah. Right, sweet scent, evasiveness, good. Okay. Come on, Brooklyn, wake up.
Hobbs says, it's funny because too many people get couples, or, yeah.
Too many hetero couples.
Oh, okay. Too many het couples are pressured into marriages before they really know if they like each other. Not you guys, traditional marriage jokes.
Yeah, no worries. We trust me, we were together for 13 years before we got married.
Yeah. That was definitely not pressure and hurry up. That
No.
was that was Amy's ready to rip her hair out. And so I did.
Also to
It's in my car.
Also, yes. Also to clarify, I was not like afraid of commitment or anything.
No.
We were waiting for money.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the wedding industry.
And just, you know, the world and life and stuff.
Correct. Sure, let's get some money out of it. Payday. Yes.
He says, I hope I didn't drip any of my sarcasm on you.
Not at all. Bulbasaur. Brooklyn, you're doing okay, right? Right? Payday, you're doing okay? It's decent. I'll just cut, I guess.
Oh.
Razor Leaf has a high crit rate. That was not a crit? Holy crap.
Get the fuck out of here.
Thanks. Simpsons, you'll be good here.
Erica says, I really like wedlocks because in the first one I ever did in Gen 3, I had the most adorable pair in the world.
Okay.
Beautifly and Gardevoir.
Ooh.
And they made it all the way to the champion.
Sounds awesome.
That is cool.
Okay, that was 10. So 20, we should still be fine. Plus, this is probably just going to kill anyway. It did not. Unfortunate. Vine Whip doesn't crit. And Confusion doesn't miss. We're good. Simpsons can level here? Question mark. 150 and 150. Not a level. Very close, though. Very close. You did, in fact, lose. We picked up $200. Thank you, Paydays. Firstly, let's make sure Brooklyn doesn't die as we bike away here. And use an antidote. Its averages up front. We still have those guys. I think we're okay to like try to go to the next trainer, but then shortly after that we'll get back to the center.
Blake says, what was the Gardevoir's gender? Unless I'm mistaken, and it can only be female. Are there Pokemon that can only be one gender?
Correct.
Oh.
There are some Pokemon that are no gender, but yes, there's...
Well, that I knew. But that also makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But why do the gender thing if you're not going to make it so that all of them can be...
Well, so the dumb answer to your question is Nidoran male and Nidoran female. Because they are separate Pokemon, obviously can only be male or female.
Well, yeah.
Same
but
thing
that's
with
because they did
Nidorino,
that
Nidorina.
before they did the gender thing.
Correct. But it was mainly because then they could do branch evolutions. So Combee, for example, you remember the like honeycomb, the like 3 honeycombs, and you remember Vespiquen, the big queen bee Pokemon. Male Combees can't evolve into Vespiquen because she's a queen bee.
So what do they evolve into?
Nothing. They can't evolve. They're the male worker bees. so they evolve into nothing.
Wow.
So male combies kind of suck.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
But they're really good at doing what they're told.
Yeah. All right, fine. I'll put in stupid Carpe Diem. Sorry.
Erica says Gardevoir can be any gender. Gallade.
Gallade. You're not. Totally
is
wrong.
the one that can only be male. Gardevoir was the female in that pair, though.
Yeah, they got 40
I don't know
piece.
what Gallade is.
Correct, you don't.
So.
And we will leave it at that. Dig. I'm gonna get out of here and go to the center. Like, there's a trainer here, but I really don't want to get stuck into something that I don't want to have to, like, in a position that I don't want to be in. All right, so here's the issue. It's not really an issue, but here's the issue. We need to face our rival before Takosar evolves again if we want to use Takosar.
Is that going to be a doable thing?
Oh, yeah. As far as I know, yeah. Thankfully, Carpe Diem's only level 21, and Carpe Diem is a big help around here. I think I may... I want its average so we can keep digging out of these caves. Maybe I put away Honeybee for a little bit. I want to give Geodude a chance to do some stuff. Or Sylvester, excuse me. Because, again, as is usual, our rival's first Pokemon is a Pidgeotto. And so I need something against that Pidgeotto that I know is going to be reliable. And again, we could just keep using... did I heal? Yes. We can keep using Carpe Diem for everything, but that just means that if and when Carpe Diem dies, then we will have nobody left. So, yeah. I'm going to try to beef up Sylvester a little bit here. See what we can do. All right, couple things. Okay, we're good there. Go ahead, Amy.
Oh, no, I yawned.
I know, but you still have
but there's
stuff
a
to
thing.
do.
Erica says they added genders in Gen 2, but I believe they did it because they added the move Attract.
Yes, that's fair.
Yeah, that move is stupid, and I don't like it.
Fair.
Hab says, if this wasn't a Nuzlocke, I'd say outright buy Simpson's Shadow Ball at the game corner. Mm-hmm. Because it makes Pokemon Tower and Sabrina a joke.
Alright, let's... Speaking of Simpsons, hopefully this will be okay. Just use Confusion here. Good. Critical hit, too. Simpsons really wanted to level up.
Ugh, there's so much product in my hair and it's making me itch.
Jesus. Yeah, when we did shows in high school, I would, well, specifically, I guess, what attacks does this thing have? Will Bite kill its average? I think we can try this here. This might be a mistake, but we'll see. Astonish is... Jesus Christ. Even Astonish does 7 damage? Get the hell out of here. We're obviously fine, because even a crit, but still, that's dumb. Anyway, yeah, when we did West Side Story specifically, I had a lot of product in my hair, and with all the dancing, that shit got in my eyes so much.
Oh, yeah, because you sweat it into your eyes.
God, yeah, it was the worst.
Yeah.
Do you know about Pokemon cosplay?
A little bit.
See?
I kind of dressed up as Pikachu that one time.
That's true, you did. There's no pictures of it, or there's a couple.
Oh, are there?
I think so.
Yeah, there are.
All right, this Charmander, this is so risky. Sylvester is fine. We'll switch. I wanted to be able to, like, dig a hole and then fight it, but, like, Jesus.
I was just wearing a yellow dress, a Pikachu hat, and lightning jewelry.
Ooh, magnitude 10. Holy shit.
So I wouldn't call it a cosplay.
It was an inspired by,
Yay.
basically.
Right.
Cubone. Okay.
Hobbs says, I used to like raising male Gardevoir and naming them Hedwig.
Okay.
That's cool. I never saw that movie. Was it also a book? Or it was just a movie?
Use a ground type attack. Use a ground type attack. Damn it. Stupid AI.
Erica says Sabrina is always a nightmare in Nuzlocke, and even in normal runs, she's usually the toughest gym leader.
Yeah.
She's a tough biatch.
Yeah, I mean, like, we should be okay. Thankfully, one thing that we're very good at is special defense. That's something that we have in spades.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, something that we have a lot of as well is part poison types. So, you know, F me, I guess. Sylvester, level 21. And trying to learn self-destruct. Now, here's a discussion. Because for anyone that was curious, if we use self-destruct on Sylvester, he is dead. We will not be able to use him anymore. But sometimes there is a strategic need for self-destruct.
Right.
It's a tough call. The other thing is, I mean, I'm definitely going to get rid of Mudsport, but then I really need to switch these moves around because you can also misclick self-destruct.
Ah.
And if you do that, your Pokemon is dead.
Yeah.
Just dead. I'm gonna do it, but I'm also aware that I'm probably gonna get rid of it at the first chance that I get if I feel that it's necessary. Because, yeah, there is a strategic need on occasion in Nuzlocke for that move to exist and be in your repertoire. But, yeah. Let's put Rock Throw at the top, I guess. Yeah, let me know what people think about that. I'm curious if anybody's saying anything about it yet. But
the self-destruct?
well, I mean, read all the comments.
Okay.
Whatever.
Erica says Hedwig and the Angry Inch is, I believe, just a movie. And a very successful stage musical now.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta see that. I didn't realize, or no, I guess I had.
You 100% knew that.
That
yeah,
was
we've
a
talked
musical.
about that.
Yeah. So I really want to see that. Hub says yes, that was the reference. It was a stage show first, then adapted into a movie. Okay, so it was a stage show, then a movie, then many years went by, and now it's a musical again that they're redoing.
It's probably dead. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how to use Digletts. It was never going to happen. Fuck me, man. I wasn't willing to switch train it. It's just whatever at this point. Wow. Yeah, not using this against that either. Carpe Diem it is. Yeah, there's no chance that thing gets to be used against Geodudes. No way. Thanks for using Mudsport, I guess. Thank God we have Bite. Okay.
Sucks.
Whatever, man. All right.
Erica says, I don't want to open myself up to accidentally clicking self-destruct. Hob says, not sure how well it's aged, but at the time it was considered good representation. I can see certain parts being a we've learned since then moment. In the movie, I suppose, or do you mean the original screenplay as well? I assume it's both, right? Erica says, Hedwig is very, very campy, and despite having a trans woman as the main character, isn't exactly truthful or compassionate when it comes to the humor it uses, but it's entertaining. Okay. I kind of wasn't aware of that. But I assume that, like, those aspects of it have been corrected. I'll blatantly use that word as opposed to saying, well, they probably changed it and blah, blah, blah. They corrected those problems that it had for the new version of the stage musical, I imagine, right? I mean, they had to have.
This should be okay, right? Screech missed. Magnitude. Bind is fine. Magnitude 10 again. Sylvester, you monster. Awesome. Okay. I genuinely forgot until this moment why we named him Sylvester. This whole time I'm like, was that somebody else's suggestion? And I just don't remember why we did it.
No, dude, that was all you.
It was all me. God, sometimes, man, my jokes are not great. Let's...
At least I'm not the one saying it.
You're just the one thinking it.
Exactly.
All right, let's switch to Carpe Diem, I guess. Just carrying around this poor dead Diglett with us in its Pokeball. Mudsport. Good, solid use of Mudsport. My electric attacks, no. Bite. Nice hit. Rock throw on the part. What the holy shit. I know it's a part flying type, but goddamn. Okay. Let's just check and remind myself. Okay, it is 100% accurate. We're fine then. Because that last bite was not a crit, so this bite will definitely kill. But holy shit. Okay. So I guess we can't use Carpe Diem against them either. It's literally just Takosar. Any Geodudes from now on, it's only Takosar. Guess we're going to overlevel. Razor Leaf.
Isn't there something we can give it so it doesn't level? Oh, wait, no, that's Evolve.
Correct.
Okay, that's different.
Correct.
Erica says, oh, I have another ocarina coming in the mail tomorrow.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, the, like, real one that's not, like, maybe slightly sort of out of tune because it's more of a novelty than an ocarina.
So close. Machop? Yeah, Machop. All right. Simpsons, come on in. We actually can do something about it.
Erica thinks that we should rename its average to its limp before we release him. That's kind of great.
His name's just Flaccid now.
Hob says, also now I am no longer 2 minutes behind.
Okay.
I was wondering why people were talking about self-destruct long before Sylvester learned it.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you had a delay, and now you don't have a delay.
Well, because sometimes if you, like, pause a stream or, like, you know, it like, if your internet, like, stutters.
Yeah, sure.
I've been in that situation before on, like, Twitch streams or stuff like that. Oh, damn it. All right. I said 25, right? For the rival? Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So we won't be able to use Takosar against the rival. which means we'll have to get 2 more Pokemon on the team when we leave Rock Tunnel.
Does the rival have Geodudes?
No.
Good.
This way. Mankey, good. It's Simpsons is at the top. Good times. Thank God. Shit.
Hob says, I had an ocarina shaped like a Gila monster as a kid.
Interesting.
Sadly, it got smashed somehow.
Yeah, I imagine that unfortunately probably happens to a lot of ocarinas. What do we need?
Was it glass or was it plastic?
No, they're usually ceramic. Right?
Well, if it's a kid's toy, it might be plastic.
Let's just Super Potion up Carpe Diem in case we run into some issues. And then... Regular Potion? No, I guess I'll Super Potion up Simpsons as well. We just gotta get out of this goddamn cave.
This music got really ominous really quickly. Or I should say, like, all of a sudden. Erica says, not quite. I have the fancy, well-tuned ceramic one, but it's only a 10-hole one, which means less range. So I ordered a high-quality plastic 12-hole one.
Okay.
So I can play more songs. And
That's
have
cool.
More range.
Screech missed again.
Cool.
Interesting. Damn, magnitude used to be in the bottom right, and now that's where self-destruct is. So every time I go down there, I gotta remind myself and stop messing up. All right, magnitude 7. It's super effective, but that was not great. Rock throw should be fine. Yeah, 3 damage. Hell yeah. Magnitude 6. Unfortunate, Sylvester. Okay. This won't kill either. Or it could crit, and then it kills. Okay, thanks, Sylvester. Appreciate it. Okay. 2 more. Geodude. Might as well. Yup. Perfect.
Hob says it was ceramic. I left it on my windowsill and then had to stay somewhere else for a while. Long story. And years later, when I went back to rescue my things from the old place, it was decapitated.
Huh. Interesting.
Did it just crack because it was near the window and all the temperature changes and stuff, or it got like moisture in it or something? Or like somebody dropped something on it and just put it back where they found it after they, you know, definitively broke it.
Magnitude 5. Come on, Sylvester. Magnitude 7. That's better, but still won't kill without a crit.
Oh.
Very close. I mean, rock throw, I suppose? Not that way, Onyx. That was a crit. Holy shit. Thank God. I was like, otherwise ours could miss now. But we're good. Okay.
Hob says, still don't know what happened. And Erica says, so, like, we're definitely turning our Eevee into a Vaporeon, right?
I guess. But, I mean, the other thing is we're going to get so many water types later in the game. I usually turn them into Jolteons because I never have any electric types. But maybe?
Hob says temperature actually sounds plausible since lack of temp control was a big reason we had to step away from that apartment for a while.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Jesus. That's a crit again. Good Lord. Thank you.
Yeah, because landlords aren't allowed to have people living in apartments where the temperature is unlivable. So
these hikers are going to be the death of me, man. I mean, they kind of already were.
it's the weird mustache. It's not the Geodudes. It's the weird mustache that does it.
Definitely. All right. Good. Magnitude 5. All right. 4 times weak to grass. Take a razor leaf. Okay. Because, yeah, I mean, we would have to do a lot of training, but, like, I don't know. A lot of these towns or whatever, if they have water in them, our encounter can be water type. So I don't know about the Vaporeon thing. I think it makes sense. Like I said, I usually turn mine into Jolteons, but doesn't mean we have to. Because even when Amy was played red, your electric type attack was on your psychic type, so...
Yeah.
Everybody's still okay. There's an item up here? There's nothing up here but smashable rocks. Wild Geodude, level 17.
Erica says, I mentioned Vaporeon because it's super tanky, and that's what it seems like we could use, but obviously you can make your own choices.
No, that's fair. I mean, I appreciate the input, right? I'm not like upset with you for
right.
Making a recommendation. The tankiness would be helpful. This is scary. All right. Oh no, I'm not risking it. We'll Confusion and finish it off, but Simpsons, is it quite low health now? Yeah, the lack of defense on our team is a huge problem, but has been since like the first stream. Like it just never went away. Hi Onyx, level 15. Okay, back to Sylvester.
Hob says he had a beard that was rude, / and a tough Geodude, / and a honky tonk / down in Mexico.
Oh, you don't have to do the slashes. It's just talking about the
differentiating
lines.
the lines. Yeah.
All right. Tackle does 1. Magnitude 10. Sylvester. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that till I was at the end, so it had already been done that way.
Sylvester levels? Yeah, he does.
Nice.
Level 22. Okay. How are we looking? Brooklyn got another item. Chestoberry. No sleep for us. No sleep till Brooklyn.
Hub says all 3 EVs.
Come on, you're gonna no-sell that? That's so rude. That was great. Fine, whatever. Ignore me. It's fine. That was very funny.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Someone else will say that they thought it was funny.
Good. Yes, they will. All 3 EVs have their merits. We should see what we need when we get there.
Yeah, we're pretty close to it, but
we need to evolve right away to start getting stab moves.
Mm-hmm.
Erica says, Joe, every time you move the cursor over self-destruct, I clench a little bit.
Yeah, me too. Amy, look.
It's Jigglypuff.
It is Jigglypuff. Do I just stay in?
Catch it.
You can't. It's another trainer's Pokemon.
Catch it.
I'm going to give her the Marcel treatment and Confusion her. Pound for 11 damage. Rollout.
Haha.
Okay.
Hi, Jigglypuff.
You see her enough. We're watching the anime. Simpsons is trying to learn poison gas. We already have hypnosis that we never use because it's 60% accurate as opposed to 55%. Okay, so no. Yes, we'll definitely stop learning poison gas.
Blake says, I got your back on the Beastie Boys, Joe.
Thank
there
you.
You go.
It was funny.
It was fun.
Brooklyn found the item that lets you not sleep. No sleep till Brooklyn. It's funny. The flinch on the bite, too? God damn it. All right, Brooklyn, fine. We don't have to just make jokes about you. Get in there.
Hobbs says, I didn't need to laugh at the Beastie Boys joke. You laughed enough for both of us.
Yes, that's the idea. That is something that I've always done. And, like, you know, true comedians will tell you you're not supposed to. I have always laughed at my own jokes.
I started laughing at my own jokes because I realized that when I tell jokes, I can be so deadpan that people don't understand that I'm joking.
Fair enough.
So I'll wait for them to react, and if their reaction is just like a little bit of shock as opposed to laughing, then I'll laugh. Like, it was a joke. Get it?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think, I'm sure part of it is a bit of, like, hopefulness on my part of, like, oh, hopefully you laugh at this, because I meant it as a joke, so, you know, just to let you know that it's a joke, you can laugh, but...
Sorry. I don't find that to be funny.
Fair enough.
And I'm not going to fake laugh because we're on stream.
No, that's fair.
That's stupid.
Is this run gonna work? Because if not, Brooklyn's probably dead.
Erica says, oh, by the way, Amy, the name they changed Marcel to is Mimian? That's kind of terrible. Hob says the only traded Pokemon name they didn't change was Mark the Lickitung. Literally the worst one. Yeah, that seems terrible.
That's funny.
He says, I miss Marcel. And then he goes, damn it, because it was a typo again. Lola and Ducks.
Ducks was a weird one. Ducks was definitely a weird one. Okay, so we said we won't use this rock slide right now. Wow, rude. Oh, so you are scared after all. What a dickbag. All right, so because this is a hiker, there's a chance he leads with a Machop. And so if so, let's... we're using so many super potions. I just want to get through this goddamn cave.
So he says, Mimian, Zinx, and Chiding are just blech. And Erica says, only hold on there. Okay, hold on there. Chiding is delightful.
Chiding is kind of interesting. I'll give it that. Alright, Hiker Dudley has a Geodude first. Level 21. We know how we deal with those. It's with the one and only Takosar. Defense Curl, okay. Cool. Geodude again. Yeah, basically we're leveling up Takosar at this point to be able to go against the 29s in Erica's gym. Yep, because if this is a Geodude, it's a Graveler, same idea. Okay. Level 27. By a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Oops, out-muscled. I mean, I guess. Taco-Sar's not really the swole one. But sure. What are we doing here? Everybody's okay. I mean, Brooklyn's a little low, but we're in a cave, so... He wants our Pokedex, Amy.
Fight us for it.
He's trying.
He is.
Cooper with a Slowpoke to start, and we've got Simpsons. So, I mean...
Headbutt on his butt.
Growl to lower our abysmal attack. Confusion's probably not going to do much better. It doesn't. It does very poorly. Growl again. Brooklyn? It's got bite and normal type attacks. Should be fine, right? Confusion. It did 14. A crit absolutely kills us. Carpe diem it is.
Hob says, don't forget, Ari, Erica, you still have a guaranteed Growlithe you can level in Rocket Hideout.
Good point. Thanks for the water gun. 1 or 2 damage. But it's not a guaranteed Growlithe. Because we don't have Diglett anymore. So we would have to get it on the ball throw. Because it has Roar. The tackle misses. 5% chance to miss. And it doesn't kill because we let it growl us. It's fine. It's just annoying. Like, it's not dangerous at all. It was just frustrating. 2 more Pokemon still. Slowpoke again. Darkest Special. Very helpful. Water Gun again. Beautiful. 2 hull damage again. Bite it. Good.
Erica says, look at how he's dressed. He doesn't want a Pokedex. He wants Pokedex.
Yeah, that's fair.
Maybe.
And Slowpoke again. God damn. Okay.
Hab says, sleep plus Great Ball should be enough. And then Erica says, well, the encounter is guaranteed. Whether we get it is up to the heart of the balls.
I really don't like the phrase heart of the balls.
Well, maybe we can, like, you know,
I never knew I didn't like the phrase heart of the balls, but I now know that I do not like that phrase.
Maybe we can, like, coerce some luck out of them by, you know...
Coerce some luck out of the balls?
Yeah. By just, you know, doing a thing. I don't know what the word for that is.
I would know nothing about coercing anything out of balls. I cannot help you. I'm very sorry. Picnicker Leah? Bellsprout versus Brooklyn. Brooklyn, be okay. Good. You're at 16 health.
Cut should do better than that on a fucking, like,
grass.
Skinny ass stemmed flower.
Used wrap, okay. We fought so many trainers. I'm okay with having used this many super potions because we should be able to buy a bunch back when we get to Lavender Town.
Erica says, what, you've never believed in the heart of the balls?
I have not. I can confidently say I have never believed in the heart of the balls. Ah, the acute charm. Infatuated Brooklyn. Follow me. Okay, anyway.
Hob says, that'd do it. 4 crying, laughing cat faces.
Alright, so we were immobilized by love. We are immobilized by love. Double slap. 5. 5. Hit twice.
He says that brings up a good point. See, I like HMs. I just think they should have been powered up.
Well, I mean, Surf is insane, obviously, but... And I don't hate Fly. It's a 2-turn move. Oh, this thing. Ugh. I mean, we know we have a Chesto Berry, but still, like, I probably should just fight through this, or try to.
It's Clefairy.
Just using stupid follow me's and stuff. Three, and hit twice. Hurry up, it's just boring. Minimize. That's annoying. We woke up. Tackle hits, actually. Doesn't do a lot, though. Oh, thank God. Can I point out, Clefairy used Minimize. We hit every attack following the Minimize, and they missed every attack following the Minimize.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. How are we all doing? Brooklyn, you have an item for us? The Person Berry.
It's the 9-9.
Okay. Let's do it. Pidgey versus Brooklyn. Sylvester can come in on this one. No need to be cute about it.
Good, because we ain't.
Nah. Rock throw.
Well, Geodude has a cute butt. But you can't really see it here. You gotta see it in Pokemon Go.
Followed by a Bellsprout. That's scarier. Simpsons, please. On this part poison type. Stun Spore. Ugh. Boo. 4 damage. And
This thing looks like a stick figure. Just a person with big lips.
Alright, so we're hurt by...
Leaves for arms.
There's so much going on. There's like wrap, there's paralysis, there's confusion. And we still kill it. Okay, good.
Hub says Meowth can learn electric moves, though in this case I don't blame you for saving Shockwave.
Yeah. Confusion? Tail Whip? Ugh. Get out of here, Rattata, you suck.
Rattata does really suck.
Alright, Sylvester, you can deal with Rattatas. You don't care about getting hyper-fanged. Or tackled. That's also fine. Magnitude, I suppose. Tail Whip is annoying, but fine.
Erica says, I recently started playing Pokemon Go again, and I found that my house is like the center of an EV commune or something. Is that a thing?
I mean, different areas can count as like different nests for Pokemon, kind of a thing.
That's
so, like,
really weird.
But also, I mean, it depends on whatever like event is going on at the time. Will depend on what Pokemon are more prevalent at any given time. Like last week, I opened Pokemon Go here in the apartment, and there was just a Dragonite outside.
Whoa.
I was like, "Holy shit! Okay, sure,
That's
hi."
Cool. That's very cool.
Yeah. We're still okay. It's just not great. Mankey versus Brooklyn, which is bad. So switch to Simpsons, who is obviously going to be slower because they're paralyzed. He is paralyzed. Fury swipes. 4. 5. Hit twice. Crit. 4. 4. Crit. Jesus Christ. Hit 5 times, 2 crits, and then doesn't even die to the confusion. Okay. This time you can't blame, whatchamacallit, focus energy. Lear is fine.
She says, I just find tons of Eevee and tons of starters.
Yeah, so more recently there have been tons of starters because they're doing whatever event that they're doing. At least for, like, the Kanto starters, I should say. But, alright, there's an item up here.
Hub says, I love Dratini and Dragonair, but always felt Dragonite was a step down.
It's also just, training it up is just the worst from a Dratini. The worst. Because they evolve at such a high level. I mean, I guess it makes sense with the stats or whatever, but... I don't know what I'm debating. I definitely can't stand against a fighting type. I just wasn't paying attention in that moment. Okay, defense falls. Confusion. Lear is annoying.
Hub says, I get into weird cycles where I really want to raise one and then want nothing to do with it.
I hear that. Headbutt kills, thank God. 106 and 106. A pearl. More money.
Hub, that's just parenting. No, I'm just kidding.
Meowth versus Meowth. You know what that means. Sylvester. Bite is scary, I guess. Magnitude. Payday is fine. That was a crit, too. Jesus. Magnitude 7 is okay. Sylvester loves 7s and 10s. I don't think we've seen a single 8 or 9 from Sylvester. Brooklyn is level 22. Very nice. Low stats, Brooklyn. Very low. That speed is insane. Especially considering, am I right? Brooklyn has a minus speed nature. And its speed is still, like, double most of its, like, legit stats. Oh, God. Oddish. Switching again to Simpsons. At this point, these two are just swapping back and forth to deal with everybody around here at this these days. Yeah, sleep powder. Stayed awake using its insomnia, plus we're paralyzed, so can't put us to sleep anyway.
Erica says, also, God bless the heat wave hitting my area of the Midwest is finally done after today. That is nice.
That is nice. Congrats. I don't imagine we will be done.
Oh, no. Ours has just begun. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Today is really the first, like, hot,
Very hot. Very
day.
hot today. It was really nice. We mentioned that we had a party for Amy on Saturday. The weather was very nice on Saturday.
Yeah. And that was a good thing, too, because people did go outside for a while because they brought a baby, and the baby gets restless after a bit.
We have a small apartment.
It was pretty good.
I did, too.
Because they were keeping him just on Shirley's lap because, this place is not baby-proof at all. So he couldn't, like, walk around and do stuff because it just wouldn't be safe. So at some point they took him outside to play out there for a while, which is really great that they were able to.
Back to Sylvester.
Hub says, all honesty, only our first was planned because we split shortly after she was born. And I'm not happy with the circumstances. But I love all my kids, and I wouldn't trade them for anything.
Solid.
Good.
Okay. Takosar's out. Sylvester's in. Whirlwind was very annoying. Of course, I knew that was going to happen. Fine, Carpe Diem. I mean, you asked for it, Pidgey, I guess. Like, don't say that I didn't give you the option. Critical hit tackle. Yeah, Carpe Diem was done with the bullshit too. Now for this revolving door of assholes. Just die. 58. Simpsons leveled up from 58 experience. Very nice. Sylvester, Carpe Diem, and Takosar. Okay. We almost out? Yes, we are. Thank God. I said almost. So, Geodude gets Carpe Diem again, and then Carpe Diem gets to level up. Intimidate.
Erica says, I'm sick and tired of just dying in the 92-degree heat with 90% humidity.
Yeah.
Gross.
That sucks.
And Hab says, anything above 70 degrees and I'm severely overheated. Yeah, mine is probably like 75, 76. And then I'm like, I can't do this.
I'm closer to 70.
Yeah.
Like, just in general, I'm just
sure.
like, I run hot. Like, I'm a big guy. It happens. And I think it's genetic, but I'm very prone to sweating. Like, I get very sweaty. It's just annoying. It's uncomfortable. All right. Let's see if I can get out of here with as few fights as possible.
Yeah, I'm uncomfortable when I sweat because I sweat so infrequently that, like, when I do, it's like a big deal, you know? But then I think it just, like, takes a bit for me to get to a point where I'm sweaty. But, like, when I'm sweaty, I'm, like, sweating through my clothes. I'm so sweaty, you know? As opposed to, like, you know, I don't just sweat a little. You know, it's like either I don't sweat at all, and then it gets really, really hot, and then I'm super sweating, and I'm so overheated that I can't deal with it. And it really is like a light switch like that, you know, and it's like right around the 75, 76 mark, where I'm just like, okay, you know, it reaches 76 degrees and I'm sweating.
Anyway, we made it out of the cave. We're in Lavender Town.
Yeah.
We already deposited our dead Pokemon in the box. I just didn't want to interrupt you. And
Not yet.
We now have one stone and Honeybee to hopefully try to help round out the team a little bit. Actually, yeah, we're going to do that.
Or Diglett.
Yep. Okay. Let's go this way.
Erica says 76 trombones. Hab says with average dead, definitely take advantage of the fact that you can buy Dig from the department store. Do we have time to search for puppers?
We have one, don't we? Yeah, we have
Growlithe?
one. No, well, the Growlithe, yeah, but we have one Diglett or Dig TM currently.
Oh,
there's nothing over here. Okay, well that's annoying. I thought there was. Never mind. But we have trainers over here that we can deal with. Who's up top? Honeybee is. So, you first. She's feeling a bit faint. She hasn't hiked in some time. Okay. 2 Pokemon. Pidgey is first. Okay, flying type against a bug type. Not the coolest thing I've ever seen. Let's go ahead and switch to Sylvester. Quick attack. Good. 3 whole damage. Rock throw. Gust does a whole 2 damage. Quick attack did more. Mm. Oh yeah, sorry. Do we have time to search for puppers was a question. I think we'll be able to. We should definitely be able to do that. We're not like ending the stream right now, so yeah. Okay, I mean, I'll try to kill you with Brooklyn, sure. Faster, because that stupid speed stat. It's real dumb. Sylvester levels to 23, though. +3 defense. Jesus. Okay. Very good. But yeah, we should be able to get a couple of encounters now. Yeah, we're still okay. Let's go talk to this guy. He's got a hay fever. He's not actually laughing. He's about to sneeze.
Oh.
Alright, 2 Pokemon. Geodude is first. We could take out Honeybee for Carpe Diem, I suppose. Intimidate, good. Bite is good. We can also, nice. We can also train against some of the, oh god, the rock throw. I forgot, but we're fine. We can also train against some of the trainers to the south of here. And especially because if we go down far enough, do we get to the fisherman's house before the Snorlax? Or is it after the Snorlax? Because I do not recall. And if it's before, that's great, because then we can get a fishing rod and start getting some encounters in some towns. Plus, we can go get the Fly TM, like, right now, which is very good, because I want to be able to fly places. Sure, I'll just do another Magnitude. Bind misses, nice. Magnitude 6, good. Let it be a lower one. Crit. Okay.
Super Rod after Snorlax.
Unfortunate. Okay.
I felt like it was that, but I didn't want to say it because I was really hoping it was before.
It's fine. Do you fight? You do, right? Yep. Hi, kid. Want to see my Pokemon? See how, like, reading it in different ways changes what the meaning of it? Like, hi, kid. Want to see my Pokemon? Is, like, a nice and friendly thing, whereas, like...
Is it?
Okay. Maybe not.
Everything's nefarious. Perhaps says you can catch Doduo on the way to get Fly and
Correct.
Still have Route 12 Snorlax.
Yeah, but I'm going to leave both encounters as Snorlax just in case. And then if and when we catch the one, then we can go to the other to see that. But I'm going to leave the Snorlaxes for those routes in case we mess up with one.
Erica says we should get Taco Soar out for our Growlithe hunt.
Good point. Yeah, because we want the powders. Ground type means we want Carpe Diem. Okay.
Hub says, however, Growlithe is the only Pokemon you don't already have on Route 7 and 8.
Okay, good. So we're still good. I probably could, again, doing the tackle versus bite. I'm just so used to doing it against the Geodudes, but this is just a ground type, so tackle would be fine, and there's a crit anyway. Okay. Honeybee is level 21. Very nice. Carpe Diem is 186. And Slowpoke. We use Brooklyn for these because of the bite. Carpe Diem would have been fine, obviously, but annoying, but fine.
Bite its tail. Its tail is too long, I feel like. So when you bite it, bite its tail.
But if we bite it, thankfully we're not using a Shelder. Wouldn't that be weird if you're using a Shelder to fight someone's Slowpoke and then your Shelder bites their tail? Who gets to keep the Slowbro? That's what I want to know.
It becomes like a human centipede, but it's Slowpokes.
Why? Why is that what it becomes?
Why isn't it what it becomes?
No.
It's mouth to ass.
Oh, it's so gross. You're so gross.
It's just what's happening now.
Oh, God.
Erica says, I'm sorry, no, Hob says,
Jesus Christ.
however, Growlithe is the only Pokemon you, I read that right. 15 through 18 on 8, and 18 through 20 on 7. But there's a chance it'll lose Ember at 19 plus.
Gotcha.
Level ranges.
Yeah. All right. One stone at the top against. Well, it might have he might have a Machop at the top. I don't actually remember, but if it's a rock type, I will just switch. Not a big deal.
Erica says, you clamped my Shelder on my Slowpoke. Your Shelder on my Slowpoke. You tapped your Slowpoke in my Shelder. Trapped. I'm sorry. I'm not reading any of this correctly. I'm sorry. So you clamped your Shelder on my Slowpoke, and you trapped your Slowpoke in my Shelder.
Yeah, there's everybody knows that Cloyster is like 100% the female or the vaginal Pokemon, and Onyx is the phallic one, and there is a duo of trainers in some game that has them both. Like it's a doubles fight, and it's a guy and a girl, and they each use the specific Pokemon to that to those types, which is very interesting.
I feel like a lot of the Pokemon on Pokemon Go, like a lot of the small ones and stuff, just look like butt plugs. Like it's just a butt plug with a face. And I'm like, okay, well, here's another butt plug for us. Let's catch it. Erica's like, obviously it's not actually a human centipede scenario. It's called a Slowbro job. Exactly. That is obvious.
Does this Graveler have magnitude? Your magnitude's so low. Come on. I know you just did magnitude 9, but like you could have done one higher. Defense curl. Good, good. All right, just do like something higher than 6 for this magnitude. 8.
Nice.
Beautiful. We got there. Okay.
You did it.
That was a little scary. Okay. Nice experience. Okay.
Hob says, Combuskin takes the cake for phallic Pokemon.
Fair. Very fair. Hey, for folks who have not been following or who have been, I guess, our Final Fantasy VII series over on Video Games for All, if you're watching this on the VoD, you're here, welcome. If you're watching us live, the link is in the description down below. This upcoming episode of Final Fantasy VII that comes out on Wednesday is one of my 3 favorite episodes of the entire series. Just saying.
He says the pun is even in its concept.
All right, let's let's fight this gambler. He's a rambling, gambling dude, Amy.
Okay. Is that a potato?
He's a gambler, so it's like a thing that you shake dice in.
Looks like a potato.
It's not. Fire type. Sylvester, come on out. Okay. Magnitude would be fine here. Ember is fine. Jesus. Immediately burned. And magnitude 5. Gross. Odor Sleuth is definitely fine. More of that, please. Magnitude 9. That is more of what I like to see.
Hab says ramblin' gambling dude before the censorship.
That's right. Sylvester level 24.
What's the censorship?
They probably didn't want to encourage gambling.
Oh.
Sylvester can probably just stay in and rock throw here. Quick attack is fine. Nice. Hurt by the burn, of course. It's a lot of burn damage. Quick attack, though. And so this magnitude 7, didn't really matter what number it was. It would have killed kind of either way. But we're good.
Okay.
Okay.
He says they changed it to gaming in this one.
Gotcha. Right, 22? Or, sorry. Burn is not poison. We don't take the damage along the way. So we're fine. Let's just go back to the center. Really? We can grab Taco Sar and try to see if we can find our Growlithe here.
He says in their slow removal of all things gambling in the series. Yeah.
Makes sense. You don't want to push gambling on kids.
No.
Really? Okay. We're good there. Okay. We'll go this way. There's a bunch of berries in here. Let's go ahead and put Taco Sar at the top. How many Great Balls do we have? 2. Do they sell them here in Lavender Town?
Well, let's hope so.
Wow, really? Okay. Might be too early. No, it's not. Okay, let's get 10 total. Let's buy some super potions, because God knows we need them.
Do we have antidotes?
Yes, we have 4 still, I believe. But also, we can sell a bunch of things that we have.
Oh, yeah.
Like these 2 revives that we cannot use. Welcome to a Nuzlocke. Free money. Star pieces can be sold at a high price. So I'll do that. Yeah, we do have 4 antidotes. I was right. Star dust can be sold at a high price. Thank you. And a pearl can be sold cheaply, but still. Okay. Very good. There's nothing else that we care about here. No, I mean, there's super repels if we need them later, but I think we're good otherwise. Let's go. Okay. So, attempting to get our encounter here on Route 8. Really? A Lepa berry.
Ah.
an encounter, or a Pokemon, Meowth. We already have it, so we will Dupe's Claws, run away? Yeah. Yeah, Takosar's at the front. I don't need Takosar gaining more experience here. And a Rostberry. So a Lumberry, a Rostberry. Very good. We run into a wild Growlithe. All right. Come on, sleep. Intimidate is fine. It worked.
Nice.
Stay asleep. Good. Okay. Here's the moment of truth.
Nice.
We did it!
Yeah. Thanks for the help, Hob.
And Erica.
Yeah.
We were all trying to figure it out. Growlithe, the puppy Pokemon, is 2 feet 4 inches tall and weighs 41.9 pounds. Very friendly and faithful to people. It will try to repel enemies by barking and biting.
Hob says, and boom goes the dynamite. And Erica says, let's go.
We got there. I guess it's just got to be good girl. I was going to say goodest girl. But that doesn't work. So good girl it is.
Now let's go see her terrible nature. You don't know it's going to be terrible. The
Yes.
odds are very good for it to be terrible, but...
That's hilarious. That's funny. All right, let's go check it out.
This time it'll be better.
This is the one.
Yep.
None of the others, but this Growlithe. Yes. Oh, she's carrying a Rostberry. Okay.
Cool.
She has an impish nature. Okay. I'm going to write some notes here while folks check it out, but...
Marcus says... Or I'm sorry. Erica says... Nope.
You alright?
Yep. Marcus says, no cat dog?
Ah, interesting. It's a cool name. Okay.
Yeah, I think this heat's getting to me. I need to drink more of this water.
That'd be nice. Plus defense minus special attack. On the fire type? That sounds right. Yup.
At least it has defense, Joe.
I mean, that's not what that means. If the Pokemon is inherently low on defense, having a plus defense nature doesn't mean that it's just automatically defensive.
Well, it has a lower special defense, Joe. So...
Yeah, in fact, its special defense...
totally fixes
its special defense is its lowest stat right now. So, fuck, that's so funny. How is every nature just trash? That's so funny. Alright, let's put her on the team in place of Takosar for now. Alright,
I think I need to...
I was gonna say, I mean, we're getting towards the end here at this point.
Oh, okay.
It's 10:30. Like we've reached a point where we can stop. There are a couple of other things that we could do, but yeah, like I think
if we're wrapping up soon, then I'll stay. But otherwise, I gotta get up and walk around.
We'll face our rival.
Erica says at least Arcanine is actually a better physical attacker, maybe. I guess the copium is strong.
Yeah, it's just like, oh well. That's just how this goes. I'm actually going to... Come on, get out of the bag. I'm actually going to take the Rostberry away. Okay. I mean, our team is decent now. Sylvester, rightfully so, is our highest level on this team. Obviously, Taco Sar is insane right now.
Right.
The other nice thing is after we face our rival, we get almost guaranteed a Ghastly. It might be a Haunter, but it's kind of the same idea as like Diglett versus Dugtrio. It might be like a little bit more of a chance to get Haunter, but like we'll probably get a Ghastly, and I'm totally okay with that. Because basically then we just get a good Pokemon against like Rattatas and stuff, especially in Rocket Hideout.
Yeah.
It'll be really nice. So, yeah, like that'll be what we do next time in addition to, yeah, we'll fight the rival, we'll get the Ghastly, we can get Fly, we can get our Eevee and see what we evolve it into.
Hob says there's also Cubone, but very rare.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Good point. Yeah, I mean, I know that there's obviously the Marowak up top, but still. Erica also correctly saying could also be a Cubone. Thank you to you both. And we need Sylph Scope first. Oh, right, for even the Ghastlies.
Oh.
Good point. Okay. Good point. Now, Sylvester can only go up one more level before we, like, have to face the rival or, like, you know, put him in the box until we face the rival kind of a thing. Can't catch anything in the tower without the scope. Good point. Good point. So, yeah, I mean, this is our team going into next week. Obviously, as usual, that stream will be at 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday. So specifically, that will be July 2nd, but just next Friday. Or, sorry, July 1st.
Yes.
Next Friday. So definitely stay tuned for that. As I mentioned this week, a very cool episode of Final Fantasy VII. Like I said, one of my 3 personal favorites. For people who are familiar with the game, it's a fight against the Proud Claude and a fight against Hojo.
Oh.
Very, very cool episode, that episode.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Shit gets very real.
Like I said, one of my 3 favorite episodes in the series. So I highly encourage you to check that out.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with the games and haven't watched the series, you could probably still just watch that episode. But still, obviously we encourage you to watch the whole thing. Tuesday is more Pokemon Sapphire, as it always is. And by that I mean there's always Pokemon on Tuesday. But
I'm a Claude and I'm proud. Thanks, Erica.
I still can't believe they named that enemy the Proud Claude. What the fuck? But yeah, you'll see whether we're the Claude or it's the Claude in this fight. So,
spoilers, we're the Claude. I'm just saying that.
I know. But yeah, definitely check that out. And then, of course, on Sunday, we have a new episode, and every Sunday until it's done, a new episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney with our cool thumbnails.
Hob says the Sapphire thumbnail worries me.
Oh, good. I don't remember what it is. So I'm looking forward to it.
And
oh, that's what it is.
And Marcus says heart. Hob says Watson gave Combuskin trouble.
You have no idea.
And then
stay tuned. Holy shit.
Yeah. And then Erica says good night, everybody. Hearts.
Good night to one and all. Have an amazing weekend. We hopefully will see you on Monday. If not, maybe next Friday. If not, whenever we see you next. Between now and then, as always, please continue to stay safe and happy and healthy. That is super important, and that is to you and yours. Have a great weekend ahead and all the time until we see you next. But we will be back on Monday for some MTG Arena live at 8 p.m. Eastern and live again next Friday here at 8 p.m. Eastern for more of this Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke. Thank you for tuning in to us. Rest in peace to the Pokemon that we lost tonight. Because that was annoying and unfortunate, and it happens, but it sucks. Gold Digger and its average. Gold Digger specifically. But we will be back next week with more. We still have a very decent team, and so I'm looking forward to seeing where we go from here. But for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video or stream of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.